Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Inayatullah from the SAIMEDHA Coaching Center Koti, Hyderabad. So as you already know, we are uploading daily the 10 daily important questions of different topics. Okay, so as we have completed day 1, day 2, day 3, 3 days we have completed. Okay, now today is day 4. Now in this day 4 we will be discussing the 10 daily important questions of the topic limits. Okay, so in the previous video we have completed the questions of functions topic. Now we will be discussing the limits topic over here. Okay, now for limits we will be going to continue daily. Today 10 questions, tomorrow then 10 questions, again similarly like the 10 questions we will be completing this topic limits over here. Okay, now let us continue this part over here. Let us take the first question now. Limit x tends to 0, x minus sin x divided by x plus cos square x. Okay, so first I have taken the questions from the basic level over here. From the basic to the advanced level I have taken 10, 10, 10 like that questions we will be solving over here for the topic limits. So limit x tends to 0, x minus sin x divided by x plus cos square x we are having over here. Let us see this part now. So simple concept, what is the simple concept we are having means, if you are taking this question, limit x tends to 0, okay, limit x tends to 0 we have taken. What is the question we are having? X minus sin x divided by x plus cos square x, x plus cos square x. Okay, so this is the question. Now in this question what we have to do means, whatever the limit we are having, directly we have to substitute that limit. If you are getting some finite answer, that answer will be correct. If you are getting the answer as any indeterminate form, what we are getting? Indeterminate form. Indeterminate form is what we are calling indeterminate form. Indeterminate form. So indeterminate form means either we are getting the answer as 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, okay, 0 power 0, infinity power 0, okay, 0 into infinity, like these cases we are getting over here, or else 1 power infinity. Like this, if you are getting these cases, so 0 by 0 we are getting infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, 0 power 0, infinity power 0, 1 power infinity, like these cases we are getting means we are calling it as what? A indeterminate form. Okay, so if you are getting the answer as indeterminate form, if you are getting the answer as what? Indeterminate form, then we have to do somewhat changes in the question. Okay, but if you are getting the finite answer, finite value we are getting means that answer will be correct. Let us see this part. If you are substituting x value is equal to 0, what will happen? 0 minus sin 0, okay, divided by 0 plus cos square of 0 means it is equals to 0 sin 0 value 0, 0 minus 0 means what? 0 divided by 0 plus cos 0 value, what we are having? Cos 0 is equals to 1, 1 square will become 1. So 0 plus 1 means 1. So 0 by 1 it is equals to what? 0. So we are getting the answer as what? 0. Okay. So let us check the options over here. What are the options we are having now? We are having the options as 0, 1, minus 1, none means option 1 will be correct. Okay. So this was a simple question we have taken. Directly we have to substitute the x value. Now let us take this question now. What we are having the question? Limit x tends to 4. Then we are having log to the base 10. Now what we are having over here? X cube plus under root x square plus 1280. Okay, this is the question we are having now. Now if you want to substitute the x value over here, what will happen? Let us substitute this part. Log base 10 we have written as it is. If you are substituting x value as 4 means 4 cube plus under root 4 square plus 1280. Okay, this part we have taken. Now 4 square means it will become what? 16. 16 plus 1280. So what we can write now? Log to the base 10, and this part we are having 4 for the 16, 16 for the 64 plus under root, this part will become 1296. Okay, now which is equals to log we have written as it is, to the base 10 we have written as it is. Now under root 1296, what is the square root of 1296? We are having 36. Okay, what we are having? 36. 36 plus 64, it is equals to 100. It is equals to what? 100. Now for this what we are doing means, now listen carefully, log we have written as it is, base 10 we have written as it is, 100 can be written as 10 square. 100 can be written as what? 10 square. Now if you are having any power over here for the log, then what we can write? We can write this part as 2 in the front, then log 10 to the base 10. Log 10 to the base 10, which is equals to log 10 to the base 10. Log 10 to the base 10 means what? 1. log a to the base a, log e to the base e, answer will be 1. So this part we have taken it as 1. 2 into 1 it is equals to 2 into 1 it is equals to 2. Okay. So this was the again simple question, only we have substituted the x value, we are getting the answer over there. So we are taking this option 3 as answer. Okay. Option 3 answer is equals to 2. Now next question we are having it as, if we are having two functions now, means one function we are having but conditions are different. If f of x is equals to 4 minus 7x divided by 3x plus 4 we are having. One question is limit x tends to 2, f of x is equals to L. Second question is limit x tends to 0, f of x is equals to m. Then the equation whose roots are 1 by L comma 1 by m. Okay. Now first let us find out this part. So first we are having the question as limit x tends to 2, f of x it is equals to L. And what is the another case we are having over here? Another case we are having it as limit x tends to 0, f of x it is equals to m. Okay, these two cases we are having. Let us simplify this part now. Limit x tends to 2 we have taken. What is f of x we are having? This complete part is f of x, means 4 minus 7x divided by 3x plus 4 it is equals to L. Now we have to apply the limits for this part. If you are applying the limits for this, in the place of x what we have tried? 2, means 4 minus 7 2s are 14 divided by 3 2s are 6 plus 4 it is equals to L. So what we are getting? 4 minus 14 means what? Minus 10. So minus 10 divided by 6 plus 4 means 10, it is equals to L. 10 gets cancelled, which means L value it is equals to minus 1. Okay, L value is equals to minus 1. Now over here again same concept, what we are doing now, limit x tends to 0, f of x what we are having again? 4 minus 7x divided by 3x plus 4 it is equals to m. Okay, this part we have taken. Now if you are substituting the x value as 0 means what will happen? 7 into 0 0, 3 into 0 0, means we are getting 4 by 4 it is equals to m, which means m is equals to 4 gets cancelled, m is equals to what? 1. So this part we have taken, L is equals to minus 1, m is equals to 1. But what is given over here, whose roots are 1 by L, 1 by m. 1 by L, 1 by m, means what we can take? 1 by L. 1 by L means what we can take? 1 by minus 1, which is equals to minus 1 itself. 1 by m means what? 1 by 1, it is equals to 1 itself. We are having this part. So whose roots are? Roots means what we are taking, as it is given x variable over here. Roots means what we can take? One root we are taking it as x is equals to minus 1 and another root we are taking it as x is equals to 1. What we have taken the roots? What are the values we are getting now? These values we are taking it as x is equals to minus 1 and x is equals to 1. Now if you are making in the factor form over there, factor means what we can take now? Factor means we are taking it as x plus 1 it is equals to 0, means this is one factor, and this one is x minus 1 it is equals to 0, this is another factor. Okay, we are getting the two factors. Now if you are multiplying these factors, now we will be getting equation x plus 1 into x minus 1. A plus b into a minus b means what? A square minus b square. Okay, means x square minus 1 we are getting the answer. So x square minus 1 it is equals to 0. So x square minus 1 is equal to 0 means third option is correct. Okay. So simple case what we have taken, same function was there, but we are having two questions over there. With the help of two questions, we have done L value, we have done M value. After finding L value and M value, we have done in the factor form. Then if you are multiplying that factors, we will be getting equation. So that equation we are having it as x square minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, x square minus 1 it is equals to 0. This part we have taken. Okay. Now let us go for the next question. Limit x tends to 1 plus under root x minus 1 plus under root x minus 1 divided by x square minus 1. Okay, it is very simple over here. Limit x tends to 1 plus is given, means as we are having in the limits what will be there? LHL will be there, RHL will be there. If LHL equals to RHL, then only limit is existing. But over here as 1 plus is given, we have to go for only RHL part, right hand limit, left hand limit, right hand limit. Okay. But for the some questions directly we have to apply over there, no need for solving all that LHL RHL part. Now listen carefully. Under root x minus 1 plus under root x minus 1 divided by under root x square minus 1. This part we have taken. Okay. Now what is the simplification we are doing means, listen carefully. Limit x tends to 1 plus under root x minus 1 plus under root x minus 1 means what we can write? 2 under root x minus 1. This part we have taken divided by. Now if you are taking this part as x square minus 1 square, a square minus b square, a square minus b square we have taken means what we can write, a plus b into a minus b, means we are writing it as a plus b into a minus b. Okay, like this we have taken under root x plus 1 into under root x minus 1. Now what will happen, this part gets cancelled. Now what we are having, we are substituting the x value as 1. So 2 divided by under root 1 plus 1, it is equals to 2 divided by root 2. 2 by root 2 is the answer. Now why we have done this simplification actually, why we have not directly substituted the x value as 1, listen here carefully. Suppose if you are substituting the x value as 1 over here, 1 minus 1 will become what, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 1 square 1, 1 minus 1 0, means we are getting 0 by 0, 0 by 0 means what, indeterminate form. What we are having, indeterminate form. So just now we have discussed, whenever we are getting indeterminate form, we have to do somewhat changes in the question. If you are doing somewhat changes, simplification in the questions, then we will be getting the answer. But this 2 by root 2 is not there in the options. Then what we can do? Do the rationalization over here, multiplying and dividing by root 2. If you are doing this part, now it will become what? 2 root 2 divided by root 2 into root 2 means what? 2. So 2 gets cancelled, it is equals to root 2. Okay. So root 2 means the third option is correct. Okay, third option. Now what is the next question we are having? Now simple question. Limit x tends to a, x power 5 by 7 minus a power 5 by 7 divided by x power 3 by 7 minus a power 3 by 7. Now listen carefully. Again, if you are substituting this x value as a, a power 5 by 7 minus a power 5 by 7, 0, a power 3 by 7 minus a power 3 by 7 means 0, 0 by 0. Okay, means again we are getting indeterminate form. So that will be not applicable. We have to do some changes, or else we will be having some standard limits. Now for this we are having the standard limit over here. Now listen here carefully. Direct formula. We are having one standard limit over here. What's that standard limit now? Listen here carefully. If we are having limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a, it is equals to n into a power n minus 1. What is the formula standard limit what we are having? N into a power n minus 1. Similarly, if we are having limit x tends to a, if you are having x power m minus a power m divided by x power n minus a power n, then it is equals to m by n into a power m minus n. Okay, so these are the two standard limits we are having. By using this part directly we can write the answers for this one. Okay, now listen carefully. What is the concept? X minus a should be same, x minus a, and powers of the numerator, powers of the denominator should be same. Powers of the numerator, powers of the denominator should be same. Then we can apply this formula. Okay, now what we are writing? First we are writing numerator power. What is the power over here? 1 now. So divided by 1, n by 1. Numerator power, denominator power, then a power. What we can write, numerator minus denominator, like that we are using. Okay, so these are the two formulae. Now for this question, which formula we have to use now? Second formula. We are using the second formula. So if you are using this question over here, limit x tends to a, x power 5 by 7 minus a power 5 by 7 divided by x power 3 by 7 minus a power 3 by 7. Okay, this part we have taken now. Now let us write the formula. M by n. M by n means what? M is 5 by 7 divided by 3 by 7 into a means a value is there. M minus n means what? 5 by 7 minus 3 by 7. Okay, so this 7 gets cancelled. Next we are having it as 5 by 3 into a power 5 by 7 minus 3 by 7 means what? 5 minus 3 means 2 by 7. That's it. Okay, so this is the final answer we are getting over here. So what's the option now? What's the option we are getting? 5 by 3 into a power 2 by 7. 5 by 3 into a power 2 by 7 means second option is correct. Okay, now let us go for the next question. Limit x tends to 2, x power n minus 2 power n divided by x minus 2 is equals to 80. Then n value is equals to. Now it is looking like same question over here. So we are applying the formula. Limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a, it is equals to n into a power n minus 1. But over here power is not given, that power only we have to find. So let us take this question now. We are having this part. Limit x tends to 2, x power n minus 2 power n divided by x minus 2, it is equals to 80. This question is given now. Now according to this question, what is the formula we are having? N into a power n minus 1. N means n only, into a means what we are having? 2. 2 power n minus 1. It is equals to 80. Okay. Now we have to find out n value. So if you are going like this now, it will become very lengthy and it will be more complicated actually for finding the n value. So what we are doing means we are using the trial and error method. Trial and error method means we are having the options over here. By using the options, we will be substituting over here. If it is equal to 80, then that option will be correct over here. Okay. Suppose if we are taking if n is equals to 2 we have taken. What we have taken? N is equals to 2 we have taken. So what we are getting now? N is equals to 2 means 2 into 2 power 2 minus 1 means 1, 2 2 is equals to 4, means we are not getting the answer. We should get equals to 80 over here. After substituting this n value, it should be equals to 80. Now next what we are doing over here, next we are taking 3. If you are taking n is equals to 3, if n is equals to 3, what will happen? 3 into 2 power 3 minus 1 means 2, it is equals to 2 square 4, 4 3s are 12. Again this is also not getting over here. Okay. Now if you are taking n is equals to 5, if n is equals to 5, now what will happen? 5 into 2 power 5 minus 1 means 4, 2 power 4, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 5s are what? 80. Okay. So when we are taking n is equals to 5, then we are getting this condition which is equals to what? 80. So then what we can say over here, n value, it is equals to 5. So third option is correct. Now let us see this question now. Again similar question we are having over here. Now in this question, limit x tends to 0, sine 2 by 3 x by x we are having. Now listen carefully. Suppose if you are substituting this x value over here, 0, 0 into 2 by 3 means 0, sine 0 value 0, 0 by 0. Again we are getting this part as 0 by 0. Okay. Now for this also we are having some standard limit. What is that standard limit now? Standard limit we are having it as limit, what we are having over here, limit x tends to 0, sine ax divided by x, it is equals to a. What we are having? Sine ax by x is equals to a. Similarly, what we are having, limit x tends to 0, sine ax divided by sine bx, it is equals to a by b. Similarly, limit x tends to 0, tan ax divided by x is equals to a, tan ax by tan bx is equals to a by b, sin ax by tan bx is equals to a by b, tan ax by sin bx is equals to a by b. Okay, like this we are having. So all this direct to formulae, it will be applicable for inverse trigonometry. Trigonometry already we have taken, inverse trigonometry also it will be applicable, hyperbolic, inverse hyperbolic. Okay, then also we have tried the same answers. So according to this part, now what we can say over here, limit x tends to 0, sine 2 by 3 x divided by x, means it is looking like sine ax by x over here. Sine ax by x means what is the answer? A. So over here also what is the a value? 2 by 3. That's it. Very simple question we are having. 2 by 3 means which option will be correct now? Second option. Okay. Now let us go for the next question. Limit x tends to 2, sine x minus 2 by x minus 2. Now listen carefully what we are having. As we have written this part now, limit x tends to 0. Limit x tends to 0 we have taken, sine x by x it is equals to, means what is a value we are having now? A value it is equals to 1. A value it is equals to 1. Okay. Now it is not restricted up to x part only. It is not like that. Means whatever the function we are having over here, if you are having the same function over here, these two are same function, then also we can write the a value. Then also what we can write? A value. So in this part also what we are taking over here, listen carefully. Limit x tends to 2 we are having, then sine x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Now listen carefully what we are having. We are having the condition as limit x tends to 0, sine x divided by x it is equals to 1. Okay. Now listen carefully what we are having. So this part and this part should be same. X value should be same, then we can write the a value over there. Understood now? Now listen carefully. What we are having, this question we can write it as, we can convert it as limit 2 we are sending over here means x minus 2 tends to 0. Okay, x minus 2 tends to 0. Now what we are having, sine of x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Okay. Now listen carefully what we are having. Now this function is same, this function is same, and this function is same. Okay. So we can apply the same formula, means we are writing a value now. Over here also what is the a value we are having? A value, what is a value? A value, it is equals to 1. What is a value? A value is equals to 1. Okay. So which option will be correct now? Second option. Okay. Second option is correct. Now next part, limit x tends to 0, sin x degree is given now. What is given? X degree is given, sin x degree divided by x. So if you are having this part, now listen carefully, limit x tends to 0, sin x degree divided by x is equals to, now listen to this question carefully. If it is limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, it is equals to 1 we have taken. Similarly, if it is limit x tends to 0, sin x degree divided by x degree, it is also equals to what? 1. X we are having x degree, both should be same now, just now we have discussed. Over here also we can take it as x degree. Understood? So that function should be same, then only we can apply this formula standard limit what we are having. Okay. But over here one is degree, one is radians we are having. So what we have to do now, listen carefully. Whenever we are converting from degrees to radians, we have to multiply this part x degrees. If you want to convert, means we have to multiply with pi by 180, pi by 180 into x. Okay. So this x degree we are having, if you want to convert this degree into radians, means we have to multiply with what? Pi by 180. So now this question it is looking like limit x tends to 0, sin pi by 180 into x. X degree means what we have taken, pi by 180 into x divided by x. Now it is looking like the same formula, sin ax by x is equals to 0, sin ax by x is equals to what? A. Okay. Over here also we are having this part, sin ax by x is equals to what? A. What is a value? A value, it is equals to pi by 180. That's it. Okay. So which option will be correct now? Pi by 180 means second option is correct. Now let us go for the next question now. Limit x tends to 0, sin ax by x into cos x we are having. Now first let us try to substitute the direct value. Limit x tends to 0 we have taken, sin ax divided by x into cos x, okay, which is equals to. Suppose if you are substituting the x value as 0, 0 into a means what? 0, sin 0 is equals to 0 divided by cos 0 1, but 0 into 1 0, means we are getting 0 by 0, which is what? Indeterminate form. What we are having? Indeterminate form. Okay. Now what we are doing? We are doing some changes over here. What changes we are doing is, listen carefully. Limit x tends to 0, we are writing this part as sin ax divided by x whole divided by cos x. Okay. Both are same only. If you are having this part, means again if you want to convert that into multiplication, then this x will be in the differential. So instead of this one we have written this part. Now what we are doing means we are applying the limits for numerator separately and for denominator separately. Okay. Like we have taken limit x tends to 0, sin ax divided by x divided by limit x tends to 0 cos x. Okay. Like this we are applying the limits now. Now if you are applying the limits for this part, means what will happen? Sin ax by x. Sin ax by x is equals to what? A divided by cos 0. Cos x means x value 0 we have taken. Cos 0. Cos 0 is equals to 1. A by 1 it is equals to A. Okay. So which option will be correct now? First option. Okay. So like this we have completed all the 10 daily important questions of the topic limits. Okay. So in the next class also we will be taking some more 10 daily important questions of the topic limits. Like this 10 we will be completing this topic of the limits over here. Most important questions we are taking. Similar, if you are not getting exact question, means similar type of questions we will be getting in the examinations. Okay. Now as you already know, we will be providing over here most golden opportunity we are providing for the ECET 2024 students only. Okay. On the occasion of Engineers Day, we are providing the complete online course with materials in 4,900 rupees only, and that is this offer, it is only valid for ECET 2024 students. The online course complete with materials we are giving it for only 4,900, and this offer will be valid from 15 September to October 15, 2023. Okay, so avail this offer very quickly, don't waste your time, grab this opportunity what you are having. Okay, because this again offer will be not repeated. Okay, so avail this offer now itself. Now you have to download the app SAIMEDHA.in. SAIMEDHA.in we are having over here. You have to download this app, and if you want any details regarding this part, you can contact on the scrolling numbers what we are having. Thank you very much.